party, and then
I'm here to supervise.
On 98.1 The Max.
All three Mid-South states lag far behind most of the country when it comes to COVID-19 vaccinations. It shows Tennessee ranks 48th, ahead of only Georgia and Alabama. Arkansas and Mississippi are doing much better, ranking 45th and 46th.
Mm-hmm.
So,
are you surprised?
I'm surprised we're like at 25% maybe, and what I'm surprised is I'm in that 25%. I would rather be in the 75% for some reason.
Well, a little late now, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm only halfway there. I've only got one shot.
I'm surprised that few people have been vaccinated. I mean, it just goes to show you people don't trust anything anymore.
Nope.
It just goes to show you. So last Tuesday, the Tennessee House of Representatives voted to make the ladder the official Tennessee state tool.
They hadn't met you yet, apparently.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Danny. Happy Monday. That's pretty funny. I didn't know that. I didn't know that states had a state tool. We have a state fruit, which is a tomato. We have a state gem, the Tennessee River Pearls, and a state wild animal, which is a raccoon. And I know you got a state flower and all that jazz. I had no idea there was a state tool.
Well, I just find it interesting that a state like Tennessee would have the tomato as a fruit when most people think it's a vegetable. Like, give that to somebody like that's smart. Smart state.
Like Maryland?
Right.
Which I would consider Maryland a smart state, I guess, wouldn't you?
Yes.
What do you think the state tool of Mississippi is?
Oh.
I knew you were going to say that. What do you think the state tool of Arkansas would be? Another hoe? Another hoe.
The other hoe. A hose.
So did you have fun at the crawfish, the Raging Cajun crawfish to go yesterday?
I did. We had a good time with you there. I almost got upset because they sold out of crawfish before I got mine because I'm not an adult yet and I don't pre-order things.
And I got it right away.
Yeah, and that's why I was so upset, is because I knew I did it wrong. You know, I was mad at myself.
So how did you do it versus how it should have been done?
Well, you can pre-order. You could have pre-ordered last week and then just gone and picked it up.
Right.
But they sold like 3,000 pounds on Saturday, and then they had 3,500 to sell Sunday. And they're like, there's no way we're going to sell out before 3:00. So I was like, okay, because we're headed to the mall because my daughter has never been to the mall. She didn't know we had a mall, and that was on purpose. So when she found out there was a mall, I was like, okay, well, I'll take you, because she's seen Clueless and she thinks life is going to be like Clueless, and she's clueless.
Did she have a clueless experience at the mall?
Not quite, but she really enjoyed it. Her and her mom like I'm talking to myself third person. We enjoyed it because I feel like we need to do more like that one-on-one with each kid.
Right.
Because it's just, going constantly and doing, and you just never really spend time with each other because you're just yelling at both of them when they're together because they're fighting or something.
Right. And it's always going and doing. You're taking one here and one there. Everything always seems in transit.
Right. So we enjoyed it and just walked around for a few hours. And then I got the text that they were sold out, and I hit the roof. Well, the problem was I invited a bunch of people over for crawfish and I didn't have any.
Yeah, that'll cause a problem.
But so yes, I enjoyed it, and then I'm very excited for Porter Leaf. They did sell out, so that means that they had a great event. So thanks to everybody who supported that. How about you? Did you enjoy yourself?
I did. I enjoyed the street walking the best because that's good fun.
It is fun, especially when people are like, "What is this for?"
I know, right? So we each had 3 questions we assigned each other for homework over the weekend to get the audio. So we thought the Crawfish to Go would be a great place to ask these questions. And they're good questions, and they're coming up here in just a few minutes. Is that okay?
Perfect.
Is that okay? Did you have more to say?
I had nothing else to say.
Okay. That's what I love about Mondays. We really don't have any idea what we're doing.
But we do. What was our other homework assignment? Hey, Kathleen. Oh, I hate my friend's new boyfriend or girlfriend. right?
Yeah. But how was that? I don't know how that, I don't remember that being a homework assignment.
It's not. I was just looking at our list.
Oh, okay. We got that guy's phone call from the other day.
Right. Our Monday merit and 5 per segment.
Mm-hmm.
So we know what we're doing. Where do you want to put those?
I don't know. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, whatever. We can do the
Do you have a Monday merit?
no. I guess so. My neighbor was nice enough to take his dog away after it bit me. I bet that guy's glad I'm cool. Because I could have gone over there with a flamethrower.
Oh.
And if it'd been anybody else that would have gotten bit, I probably would have. If it had been Sophie, that'd have been a whooped ass. You know what I
I
mean?
hear you.
How'd you like the matching family?
Oh, that looked good.
Yeah. Did you bite it back? I ain't putting that nasty dog in my mouth.
Oh, that's a good topic.
Got bit in the ass today, son. By a stinking ass filthy dog.
What's a good topic?
Should families dress alike?
I'm gonna go with no on that, but I didn't get to pick. I was dressed first, and then all of a sudden, here come the other two walking outside shortly thereafter, dressed exactly the same. I know, Kathleen, that was just for you. I'm just on here to entertain you. That's all I want to do is I want to keep Kathleen happy. If Kathleen's happy, everybody's happy.
I mean, I make fun of families that dress alike, although I bought 2 outfits for me and my 2 daughters that all matched yesterday.
You dress that way, but then make fun of other people for dressing that way.
Right.
You are such a hypocrite.
I am.
I love that about you.
I just realized I didn't voice track.
What?
That's a to-do list, and VT is not crossed off.
No. That's why we put you on Sunday nights. That's why you're not on noon to 3 Saturday.
I was so excited too. I was like, good, I'm gonna talk about the Raging Cajun. I have all this good show. Then I opened up a beer.
My voice tracks were terrible. Like I didn't even sound like I was on Earth. I sounded like I was like on Mars or something. It's like, what are you doing? I mean, it was terrible. Got to do better.
Gotta do better.
Got to do better. It's like, are you even listening to the music that's kicking ass and you're not even acknowledging it? It's totally different when you're sitting in the room here in the last 10 seconds and the first 10 seconds than it is when you're sitting on the carport listening to the music. But I sat out there and listened to a whole bunch of the Macs this weekend.
Nothing beats Saturday night.
Oh, that was the best. Way Yang forever.
I mean, I was crying, laughing so hard.
I couldn't do it. It was funny. It's funny. I don't know. It wasn't funny. It was funny. Ha ha. I thought it was hysterical, but the whole situation where you can't figure it out. And there I am, pissed drunk, trying to figure it out on the computer. Can't hardly, there's like 3 computer screens there.
Pest guy's coming. Forgot.
What?
Pest guy's coming. Forgot.
Okay.
Need to do a quick sweep of the house.
Make sure the cocaine's put away.
Yes.
Who am I kidding? It's all gone.
Oh, fantastic.
Hydration's important.
Yesterday, man. Was it yesterday? It was yesterday. I woke up, man, my back. I laid there for like 3 hours having to use it, go pee, and I couldn't because I was like, I can't get up. It's amazing what a little ibuprofen does.
It really is. I've been eating it all weekend because my wrist hates me. Marcus like, why don't you go to the doctor? I'm like, you know what he's going to do? He's going to say, hey, you're doing the right thing. Keep that wrist brace on. Take ibuprofen when it hurts and give me $50. And I can tell that. I can look in the mirror and say, hey, take some ibuprofen. Wear the wrist brace. And I keep my money.
All right, what do we want to do next? Just so I know at least that.
Oh, we're doing 3 questions. I thought we were doing street walking here. Oh, I forgot to write it down.
I know, but are we just going to tease Morning Wood then?
Do half of it here and half of it right before Morning Wood. Is yours not that funny? I haven't listened to it. Mine's pretty funny. My last one's pretty funny.
Yeah, just run through mine first, and because mine are all together.
Right. Think we should just do it all here? We tease Morning Wood, then do a little something stupid right before Morning Wood?
Sure.
Okay. Talk about getting bit by a dog.
Yeah.
Even if we want to make it a topic later in the week, we can bring it up. I mean, I got a hotkey and everything.
You can't wait.
It's like the dog bit me and it immediately popped in my head. Is Friday. Yeah. All I did in my 20s was smoke.
Oh, we got a whole other song.
Yeah, I know. And you're panicking over
I was.
there. I told myself yesterday I was going to watch that Snyder cut of the Justice League. When it came right down to it, I just couldn't bring myself to put in 4 hours.
How many songs we say we're going to pick for the one hit wonders or your
5?
5.
I know. A lot, doesn't it? Did say 5 though.
Really? Oh, I know what I'm thinking of.
It's so much better, but it took me 3 days. I wish I could remember what Kathleen's talking about.
Why does it keep getting me? Oh, okay. That's what I wanted.
Oh, Justice League. Took you 3 days to watch. See, I'm not doing it. I mean, that's a wintertime movie. That's a movie you watch when you can't go outside. You don't choose to sit inside for 4 hours in spring.
Unless you're watching a series on Netflix and then you do it for 8.
What was it?
Me?
Yeah, what'd you watch for 8 hours?
I didn't. I just laughed though. I'm not saying you, but people in general that won't watch a long movie, but then they're like, man, I just finished the 3rd season of
I just finished 8 seasons of The Walking Dead. You realize it's 80 degrees and sunny, right? And even yesterday, I was sitting outside and we're like, I don't care if it's cold, it's springtime. It's outside, damn it. We got behind this lady at Kroger. It's all chronicled in the journal. It's just sometimes you get behind somebody in the line at Kroger and you just shake your head and go, man, I'm so glad I don't have little kids anymore.
Right?
I think Margot and I tell each other that at least 3 times a week. We say, I'm so glad I don't have little kids anymore, way more than we say I love you. It's kind of the same thing.
Now back to Danny
LOL moment. Wow.
and Country Corey
Can I bring a bottle of bourbon and a bag of weed?
on 98.1 The Max.
Raging Cajun To Go Festival was this weekend out at Minglewood and Malco.
The best I can tell, it was a big success, right?
Oh, God, yeah. They sold out faster than ever.
I love that. But Danny and I couldn't just let it be simple. We had to have a homework assignment and go street walking.
It's Street Walking with Danny and Country Corey.
We went out there armed with 3 questions and a recorder. So Danny goes up, and I don't even know what your questions were, Danny. I totally forget. What were they?
What is the vaccinations? What are all 3 vaccinations? What is the name of the Washington football team? And what did you not get prepared for it in life?
Okay, here we
Something
go.
like that.
All right, I'm at the Porter Leith Raging Cajun with Rob, and I'm street walking with my 3 random questions. Rob, can you name the 3 COVID-19 vaccines?
Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson.
What is the current name of Washington's football team, NFL team?
The Washington football team.
Very good. What adult problem did no one properly prepare you for?
Taxes.
Taxes. Good one.
Marvin.
Marvin, how are you?
Good, Marvin. Name the 3 COVID-19 vaccines.
Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, and Moderna.
What is the current name of Washington's NFL team?
The Washington NFL team.
And what adult problem did no one properly prepare you for?
Poop.
Who?
All right, Andrew, name the 3 COVID-19 vaccines.
Moderna and Pfizer and the J&J.
What is the current name of the NFL Washington team?
Well, they used to be the Redskins. I am unsure what they are now.
And what adult problem did no one properly prepare you for?
All of it.
Every single bit of it. I walked up to Mary, asked which member of the royal family died, who's the drummer for Led Zeppelin, and what was the last one? Oh, would you date yourself? Here's Mary. Okay, we're here with Mary. Mary, what is the name of the British monarch that recently passed away?
Prince Philip.
And who is the drummer for Led Zeppelin? Okay.
That one I don't know.
Final question.
Okay.
Would you date yourself?
Absolutely. I'm a fine human being.
Will had good answers too. What's the name of the British monarch that recently passed away?
King Philip.
Okay. Close enough. Who's the drummer for Led Zeppelin?
Led.
Last question. Would you date yourself?
Absolutely.
Yeah, why?
Because who's better than me?
I asked Adrian though, and he owned it. He owned it. This is not one of the questions, but what's your name?
Adrian.
Adrian. All right, Adrian. What was the name of the British monarch that passed away recently?
Good question. Are you talking about Prince Harry?
What?
I mean, I don't know.
Philip.
Yeah, Philip. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to get.
I smell what you're stepping in.
Yeah, thank you.
Who's the drummer for Led Zeppelin?
Oh, I don't know that one.
All right, and would you date yourself?
Yes. Hell yeah.
Then what do you think? What do you think you would do on a date with yourself?
Probably me. I just answered you.
Oh, wow. You did get some good ones.
And I don't know why I asked that guy, what would you do on a date with yourself? I probably shouldn't have. I kind of volleyed that one up for him.
No one knows John Bonham. Maybe we give Led Zeppelin way too much credit.
I just think nobody knows who the drummer of Led Zeppelin is because John Bonham's been dead since 1980.
But he's the #1 drummer of all time in so many people's eyes that
who knows who the drummer of Led Zeppelin is, really? If you're listening right now, about half of you, I imagine, know, and the other half have no clue.
Oh, I totally disagree. Our
You think-
audience who's
You think,
listening,
you think 90% of people listening right now know who the drummer of Led Zeppelin is?
I'll go with 80%.
That's a big number.
It's a huge number.
You're giving a lot of people credit. I mean, there are at least 6 people listening to this show, Danny.
And
You're
I
saying,
bet 4
you're
of them.
saying 4 of them know who the drummer of Led Zeppelin is.
I do. Would you date yourself?
No, I would not. I know
Me,
how
I wouldn't either.
I'm
I'm
a
surprised
terrible
you got
human.
3 yeses.
I'm a terrible person. I would not. I'd treat myself terribly. Would be
Yeah.
awful.
That's why I was surprised 3 people said yeah, because I would say no.
Morning Wood is coming up here in just a bit. We'll give you 3 headlines, and only one of them's real. You'll get to pick which one on the way.
Would you say really that that Achy Breaky Heart is a one-hit wonder?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I mean, Some Gave All was not. I mean, he never had another hit. He had one song. Could have been Me. That did okay, but it was nowhere near the hit that Achy Breaky Heart was. Thank you for giving me the answers, by the way.
Oh no, I've got the 500 to look at.
Hey, Kenny.
There's just so many good ones.
We should name this show the Wake Up Crew.
I think that's already taken and gone and done.
Yeah, but it's not being used at the moment. Al says, "Hey, Kenny." So, hey to Kenny, wherever Kenny's at. Oh, yeah, we're getting close to breakfast time.
Yep.
Did you hand place Father of Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Really? I was really hoping that would be the negative.
Mm-mm.
So we don't delete hand play songs, but songs like that one. And what's that? Blurry by Puddle of Mud, Cats in the Cradle, and all those songs. They rub me the wrong way. Not because I feel guilty, but because I feel guilty. If you're a divorced dad and you didn't feel guilty about divorcing your wife, you're part of the problem. You're not really a human being. You're just writing. How do you think up so much stuff to write and type? I mean, you are always so busy. Yeah, that's a real question.
I just came up with my one-hit wonders I'm gonna have to put together today. So how long do we want each?
Well, I don't think this thing needs to be, 5 songs of a minute each. You know what I mean?
I don't either. So just like the chorus of each one.
Yeah, maybe 5 seconds of each one, 10 seconds. Keep
Oh
it
yeah,
close.
we're not doing a whole song because we have to do it quick.
Right, because we have to guess.
Got it.
I like having 900 people in my family group chat so I can take your homework assignments, ask one question, and get all the answers and not have to do anything.
What?
We got a family group text that we always had that just kind of keeps going where we all exchange ignorance whenever ignorance strikes. And so I asked them for songs that I should use in the montage, and I don't even have to think about it. Just got to do the work. I got a whole list of songs ready to rock and roll.
All right, so 5 seconds. So that'll be 25 seconds each. That'll be perfect, right?
Yeah, something like that. It doesn't matter if it's a little longer, a little shorter. It would.
Oh, see, I like rules. I'm a rule follower, and I like rules,
I know.
except for when it comes to masks.
I'm all loosey goosey.
Dude, people were just walking through the mall with no masks. I was like, go.
Or they're
girl.
like this with the nose out. I'm like,
That's
wait.
where mine was. Because man, we got into Dillard's, and we were in Dillard's, and then no one was there to check us out, and I'm like starting to lose my marbles. I was like, whew. I'm hot. I got to take off my clothes, this mask. I'm getting department head. And Josie goes, what's that? And I was like, some of the lights or something. I just start feeling weird if I'm in a department store too long. And she goes, well, I didn't feel weird till you said it. Now I feel weird.
Was talking to Margot about you yesterday.
How awesome I am.
I did. I was talking about, they're such great parents. Just their point of view on parenting is just badass.
It's no different than yours.
Completely different than mine. You don't hit your kids with sticks.
Neither do you. We just use our fists.
Right? No, we use bricks. See, that's why you're such great parents.
Oh, wow. Oh, I already did it. Damn.
What'd you already do?
Well, if you go to, we can't play it on Facebook Live, but if you go to promos in File Manager
Yeah.
and you hit modified and you look down at Snam CP, Saturday Night Alive Motley Crue promo,
Uh-huh.
it's already done.
Oh, look at you. We got Motley Crue this week, huh?
Yeah.
Man, I sweated it like
do.
about 4:00 Saturday afternoon. I was like, man, I wish I could change my voice track. Margo was like, why? I'm like, I totally forgot we were doing the Alive thing and I didn't mention it at all.
That's all right, though. We got a promo running.
And then we heard it and it was like, boy,
Thank God.
glad I didn't promote that. Was a fustercluck, as they
Yeah,
say
but
in the business.
oh yeah, but we now we got Foo Fighters in the tank. That's the way I look at it.
I loved it. Dude texted me, hey, what's that Foo Fighters thing? Oh, that was yesterday. At least somebody's kind of paying attention.
That was me replying. I'd rather just keep the rabies.
Just reminded me I needed to open it.
I know.
30 shots. God.
Oh, we also need to get our bongs ready for tomorrow.
Our bongs?
You remember that? What we discussed about bongs for 420 tomorrow?
No.
We're going to see who can take the longest bong.
Oh,
hit.
yeah. We're going to see who can take the longest bong hit. That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay. Yeah. Just thinking about that's funny. Oh, and it may not even be funny. It may be the dumbest thing ever. Do you ever get the Tennessee Pride sausage biscuits that are in the big box?
Mm-hmm.
You like them?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird. They're like on a bun instead of a biscuit. I like Jimmy Dean better. But when Kroger's out of every sausage biscuit and that's all they have, that's what you get.
Yo, Mobo, if you're watching, look at the department head meeting calendar.
Oh, Bobo. And we
Try
know
to
you're
plan a
watching.
week
You're
here.
like Big Brother. Oh, what? Go ahead.
Try playing my week here. Just kidding.
And your week. I don't care. I'm not planning mine. I'm going all week by the seat of my pants. I don't like to plan it too much. I like to be spontaneous. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm glad I looked at this. I've got a 12 o'clock mandatory programming meeting that was called on Friday for Wednesday. I
Okay.
need to see what old Hollywood wants to do.
Were we supposed to do something Wednesday?
Yeah, we got a meeting with Randy at noon.
Oh, okay. We'll have to move that then, won't we?
Maybe we just can move it 15 minutes. It says it's only gonna be 15 minutes long.
Somebody's getting fired. That's my answer for everything. I was talking to Bobby. He said, I wonder how the company's going to handle people that don't want to get vaccinated. I said, going to fire them. That's my answer for everything. That's why I couldn't be a manager at Kroger. There'd be nobody working there. I would fire everybody every day.
Okay, what are you talking about? The dog?
You want to? We'll tell
Sure.
that story real quick.
I know you're getting hockey happy.
Now back to Danny
Oh, kitty.
and Country Code
I broke my shovel because I'm cheap. I never went and got a new one.
on 98.1 The Max.
But you got bit this weekend. Was it by a bobcat?
Got bit in the ass today, son. By a stinking ass filthy dog.
Tell me about a dog. I got dog bit. I was attacked this weekend. Attacked by a pack of feral wild animals
Where were you?
in my front yard,
Oh, was it a stray or a neighbor's?
minding my own business.
So was it a stray or a neighbor's?
It was the neighbor's dog.
Ooh, see, I'd rather it be a stray because now you got to like confront the neighbor. You got to live next door to the neighbor. Did it? What went down? Did it kill the dog or what?
I'm picking up sticks, and he's got like, I don't know, 9, 10, 12 dogs. He's got like a pack. I don't even know how many dogs he has. So I see two of them in there, and they're kind of wandering up, and they're good dogs, I guess. They're not aggressive. He's got one dog that is aggressive. I didn't see I don't even know the dog's name. I refer to him or her as Mean Dog. She's always yelling at you and coming around. She and I faced off before, but I had a 2x4 in my hand at the time. That discourages her from getting close enough to bite me. Because if you're close enough to bite, you're close enough to get hit upside the head with a 2x4. I didn't have a 2x4. I had a bunch of little rotten ass sticks. And the two dogs are up, and I'm like, well, hey, puppy, yo! From behind. Come up and bit me on the back of the leg. Just gave me a nip, but still. Man, I turned around and swung those rotten sticks like I was going to hit somebody with them.
It feels like a bee sting to me.
Yeah, it was like a
Maybe like
wasp
that.
sting.
It'll probably bruise up the next few days. So how much are you going to sue your neighbor for?
$9,337,000. Like pain and suffering, loss of the enjoyment of life. Like I'm gonna own that house. I'm gonna have a 2-lot place, man.
Got bit in the ass today, son. By a stinking ass filthy dog.
So what did the guy do? Did he just come over and get it? Or what? You called him?
Called him. Right immediately. I called him. I said, your dog just beep and bit me. He goes, oh no. And he came outside before he hung the phone up and grabbed that dog up and like chucked it over the fence. And then we talked for a while. I mean, he's a nice guy. I mean, it wasn't no trouble. You know what I mean? If he'd have come out with an attitude, there'd have been a problem. Like it was my fault I got bit, we probably would have had a problem. But He's a cool guy. I mean, he's not trying to start trouble. He don't want no trouble in the neighborhood either. Then yesterday, I'm standing outside. He comes back over and tells me he got rid of the dog. Took the dog out to the farm because he's got a CBD farm somewhere in Tipton County in an undisclosed location.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he really went to the farm. He didn't just put him down.
Right. He actually took the dog to a farm and let the dog run around in the wild. Hopefully the dog stays there forever. That's what I'm hoping.
Wow.
I hope to never see the dog again. I have moved the baseball bat from behind the door in the house. You know, the obligatory somebody breaks in baseball bat. I know a lot of people use pistols, but I prefer violence and gore. So I put the bat outside so that if I need the bat is handy.
Oh, well, it's great that you moved the bat, because when our first day at softball and the 6-year-old's just kind of waving her bat around like nothing, I'm like, honey, you've got to be careful with the bat. That it's a weapon. And she's like, what do you mean it's a weapon? I said, the Louisville Slugger that sits in the kitchen right under the TV in the corner? She's like, yeah. I go, that's there because it's a weapon, not because we play baseball in the kitchen.
That's the somebody might break in bat.
Right. It worked though. She's a lot more careful with her bat now.
Right. Well, good. Life lessons from Daddy Bruns. I got bit by a dog this weekend.
Got bitten in the ass today, son. By a stinking ass filthy dog.
And now it's time for your morning wood.
Mornings on the Max with your Morning Wood.
Which Morning Wood headline is the real headline for today? Would a South Florida restaurant buy robots to fight staffing issues?
Would a 10-year-old make over $100,000 in 1 month videoing her Barbie dolls?
Or would a driverless car take itself for repairs when it detects motor problem?
901-535-9898. Which Morning Wood headline is the real headline? All right.
I paused because, I think a 10-year-old could make over $100,000, and we should do it over at this house, and we don't.
You're immediately looking at it like, wow, that's a mistake. 98.1 The Max. Who's this? Oh, yeah. Hang on one second. I'm not prepared.
Uh-oh. We got to do this all over again?
I know you have to say your name again. Ain't that a bitch? Hi, who's this?
This is Scott. It's a nice Monday morning.
It is Scott. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, doing good. Waiting on to go to work.
Did you get bit by a dog this weekend?
No, I did not.
Well, we just don't have anything in common, Scott.
Well, we got out of bed.
Against our better judgment. Which one of those Morning Wood headlines is the real headline, Scott?
I'm going to go with the car.
The car? The driverless car is incorrect.
Oh, well.
Ding dong dang, Scott.
Thanks anyway, buddy. I knew we didn't have anything in common. $98.1 The Max. Who's this?
This is Runner Lowry.
Oh, hey, Hunter. How are you, buddy?
I'm just doing it this morning. Y'all got an answer on that question yet?
Been waiting on you.
Is it the one about the Barbie doll?
It is not, but I'm going to try.
Danny's gonna try that gig. She wants to make $100,000 video in Barbies, but that's incorrect, buddy.
All right, man.
Thanks, man. 98.1 The Max. Who's this?
This is Johnny.
Johnny, which one of those headlines is the real headline?
Well, if I don't get it, I still won't have no Morning Wood. Number 3.
No.
Driverless car, no.
No Morning Wood for you, buddy.
Oh, damn. Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks, bye. If we don't get another call, we can play 2 wrong answers, which will reveal the right answer.
That is true.
Karen, you know how the mud bugs was, girl. They're delicious. God, watching Margot eat crawfish is hysterical. Like if the only food there was crawfish, she'd starve to death.
I'm not much better.
Don't forget to send your journal.
All right. So are you getting your vaccine this week?
Yep. Almost got it Friday. Margo scheduled our appointment for Friday, and I thought it was this coming Friday. It was the other day Friday. And I'm like, that's too soon. That's too soon. Call and cancel. So we changed it to this Friday.
Yeah, mine's on Thursday.
You'll be out Friday then, huh?
I'll be out Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, I don't know. Maybe it'll be like last time. I'll just be out Tuesday and Wednesday.
98.1 The Max. Who's this?
This is Daniel.
Daniel, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. How you guys doing?
Not bad, man. Which one of those Morning Wood headlines is a real headline?
I'm thinking it's the little girl with the Barbie doll.
No, incorrect, man.
Oh, that's good stuff. All right.
All right, thanks,
Have a
man.
good one.
You too. No correct answer today. No correct answer today. What time is your alarm set for in the mornings?
4:20.
Oh, 20. What time do you usually get out of bed? Average.
5:55. I'm just kidding.
No, I kept hitting it today. I didn't get up till almost 5. And
Yeah, it's about 5. 5 is average.
Yeah, I try to be here by a little after 5, but today it wasn't working.
Yeah, it didn't work too well for me.
Didn't getting out of bed. It's just it's unreasonable expectations. You know, that's how I feel at the moment. In the moment, is I'm like, this is unreasonable.
This has to end, is what I think. Like, when is this going to end? Like, I can't continue life like
I
this.
know, and we signed up for it.
And then about 13 minutes later, I'm fine.
I know, yeah. You get once I'm up and around, I'm great. I'm rolling.
But that initial get up is like, it's really.
That I was asleep. What's that loud noise? I have to stand up now. That whole process is a problem.
Is a big problem. I'm happy to hear that it is for you too.
Not easy. Not easy.
Don't you think we should just go here, delete that one?
Sure, probably. Yeah. I didn't realize. I don't always think of stuff.
Well, yeah, why don't we play the 2 wrong ones and then give the right one? The first 2 calls were good, right?
I got them. I got 2 wrong answers, and then we can tell the story.
You're going to want to put stop on that.
I sure am.
I do it, but I always put it in the wrong place. You don't like where I put my stops.
Mornings on the Max with your Morning Wood.
Which Morning Wood headline is the actual headline for today? Would a South Florida restaurant buy robots to fight staffing issues?
Would a 10-year-old make over $100,000 in 1 month videoing her Barbie dolls?
Not yet. Would a driverless car take itself for repairs when it detects motor problems?
98.1 The Max. Who is this?
This is Hunter Lowry.
Well, hey, Hunter. How are you, buddy?
I'm just doing it this morning. Y'all got an answer on that question yet?
I've been waiting on you.
Is it the one about the Barbie doll?
No. Danny's gonna try that gig. She wants to make $100,000 video in Barbies, but that's incorrect, buddy.
All right, man.
Thanks, man. 98.1 The Max. Who's this?
This is Johnny.
Johnny, which one of those headlines is the real headline?
Well, if I don't get it, I still won't have no Morning Wood. Number 3.
No Morning Wood for you, buddy.
Oh, damn.
Thanks, man. Nobody's getting Morning Wood this morning, Danny.
Nope.
Imagine how disappointed the world must be.
Monday morning wood. Who would want it anyway? How much work goes into that?
The correct answer is would a South Florida restaurant buy robots to fight staffing issues? That is the correct headline.
Yes, with restaurants around the country reporting problems hiring enough staff to operate, one Florida restaurant has hired 3 robots to help keep themselves open. Now, this just isn't restaurants. This is everywhere. And if you don't pay close attention and you don't want to go back to work, a robot will take your job.
The Mr. Q Crab House in Hollywood, Florida says the robots cost $30,000 and will perform tasks like greeting customers, showing guests to their tables, and running food to them when their order is ready. You knew it was coming, though. There have been a lot of reports on social media about restaurants having trouble enough finding people to work. So while some are cutting back on the hours they're open, this place is just getting rid of the human element completely. Hey, you don't have to tip a robot, do you?
No.
Boom. A lot of commenters online have said that this is the likely outcome for the food service industry due to the fear the pandemic has created and expanded unemployment benefits at $10,000 each. It won't be long before the robots pay for themselves at the restaurant. But you don't have to tip robots. I think this is a win-win. You can't find people to wait tables. You don't have to tip robots. You don't have to pay robots. You just got to buy them once. Genius.
I know. But what's scary is people just don't realize this. They just don't realize that they need to get their ass up and go work.
Because people are making robots that'll do it. And they won't complain or ask for vacation or can't come in because their kids are sick. Robots don't make excuses.
No, they don't. They don't ask for profit share, nothing.
I'm starting to get concerned. I'm thinking maybe we should shut up about the robots. We shouldn't give certain people any ideas.
Just have Siri on here all day. At least you'd give the right answers.
We don't do that. We're not very good at the right answers. I mean, if you come to this show for the right answers on anything, you've come to the wrong place.
We just make them up as we go.
Coming up after 8, why do you hate your friend's new love interest? The story's fun, and we want to hear from you at 901-535-9898. Is that okay? Am I feeling the timing out okay, or am I all wrong?
No, you're good. Just reading the zip whip.
Oh, great. We could do bit by an animal stories. That seems to be that seems to take off right away.
Man, I sat around for a senseless survey on Friday night about the pipeline. I actually sat on there for 17 minutes with her.
A senseless survey? What happened? What are you talking about?
It was
somebody called to ask you questions
about how I felt about the pipeline.
How do you feel about the pipeline?
I told her I don't know about the pipeline.
Did she give you a weighted point of view?
No, I just had to go strongly unaware. Don't know. Strongly agree. Strongly don't agree. I just started making up answers so that the whole thing can be like, I just want to skew the whole thing.
Blue.
But I can't believe I stayed on the line and did it. But I did.
It's your civic duty, Danny Bruns. Good stuff. Did you hear the not headline news today? It was funny.
The what?
The not headline news. He said Chrissy.
I did not.
He said Chrissy Teigen's back on Twitter. Thank God. I'd almost forgotten how much better her life is than mine. I happen to like Chrissy Teigen a great deal. She makes me laugh. I think when most people say I'm taking a break from social media, it means they're not going to post anything, but they're still going to, what do you call it? Troll, look, whatever. There wasn't any sports today, is there? There was one crazy ass story, though. I just got a letter. I just got a letter.
All right, I got a letter. I'll be back.
Okay. Danny Bruns. You are ridiculous. I'll do the whole break without her watch.
Heard last night while you're sleeping naked?
And Country Corey
That's why they call them jugs after all.
on 98.1 The Max.
There's a trend on TikTok right now where basically people are drinking water with chlorophyll added to it. They say it can help with any skin problem, rosacea, acne, whatever. But the question is, does it actually work? Would you drink water with chlorophyll in it, Danny?
I thought chlorophyll wasn't good for you, or am I thinking of something else?
Well, you might be thinking of chloroform.
Probably.
Isn't that what they put on to knock you out? Chloroform? You know how people come up behind you with a rag and they put it over your nose and your mouth and they kidnap you? I think that's chloroform. Either that or chloroform's embalming fluid. I'm not sure. One or the other.
Chlorophyll plays an important role in making plants green and healthy. It also has vitamins and antioxidants and therapeutic properties. So yeah, so it's like it has to do with photosynthesis, right? That's what I'm thinking chlorophyll is.
That's what chlorophyll is. One doctor at New York University says we know that chlorophyll in its pure form in leafy greens is really great at being an antioxidant and treating inflammation, and that has been studied. But adding a few drops to water hasn't been proven, quote, whether or not different supplement companies have a true form of chlorophyll that would actually be absorbed. I would be very hesitant. In other words, just eat your vegetables.
Yeah, I guess I just didn't. I guess it's just found in plants. I didn't think it was a real thing. Like I thought it was like photosynthesis. You know what I mean? I didn't know it was you could capture it in a bottle.
Oh, you thought it was an abstract concept of what makes plants green? Is that right?
I thought it was more like just not a real thing. Like it wasn't like tangible. How about that?
Tangible. That's a good word to use. That's a good word to use. I just don't think I would be willing to put it in water. It just seems weird to me to just, why don't you throw a celery stalk in there? I don't know, break up some spinach. Isn't that a smoothie essentially?
Throw some kale in there. That apparently works.
That's what, if we're looking for chlorophyll, let's just go get the chlorophyll. Go down to the nursery or the plant store, Digger Odell's out there in Lakeland, and just get you all the chlorophyll you can handle.
Well, apparently you can buy them at the vitamin shop, GNC. It all has chlorophyll. Who knew?
Really?
I did not know that. Yeah.
So is it a liquid or is it like a tablet? What are you looking at?
I'm not looking at actual what it is as much as where it's available.
Oh, okay. So get your GNC at chlorophyll, or get your chlorophyll at GNC or at Digger Odell's. The choice is yours. I mean,
liquid chlorophyll. It looks like liquid.
Wow. That's what they're putting in. That's what, see, and if I'm going to take life advice, I mean, TikTok's the place to get it.
See, I mean, I just don't understand. Chlorophyll is any of several related green pigments found in mesosomes.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's a color. Like, it's a what?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
So you may as well be putting green food coloring in your water. Is that what
that's what I'm looking at. I mean, it's a green pigment. Well, great.
Awesome. See, TikTok, man, a wealth of knowledge is there.
You should think what a yellow pigment would do.
Probably make your junk smaller. That's what they used to say about the pigment in Mountain Dew, the coloring.
Oh, yeah.
The yellow number 5. Mm-hmm.
It just makes you bounce off walls.
Now we got to deal with chlorophyll. Lord almighty.
At least you don't have to deal with your friend's new girlfriend. She sucks.
Thank goodness I don't have to deal with that. Why do you hate your friend's new love interest, boyfriend, girlfriend? 901-535-9898. It's coming up next. You got a madhouse over there today, don't you?
Literally, MAD.
If you gotta mute it during the break, it's getting real over there.
2 more weeks.
2 more weeks till you forget all about the days it was a pain in the ass and miss it terribly.
I know.
We should turn on the camera in your room, empty room, just sitting there. You turn it on, send a link, and then you can keep an eye on things when you come to work.
I'm bannerless.
Yeah. You're out of sync.
I bet the kids are happy they're gonna get their office back, their playroom back.
And set up that Barbie video studio.
Oh yeah.
All right, this thing's got to go. It's got, and I've worn this damn wrist brace so much in the last week that when I take it off, it feels weird. It's like I'm missing it. 98.1 The Max. Good morning.
Man, we don't like her because she's about 5'5", got an attitude, and just a horrible person.
Yeah, what'd she do?
What didn't she do?
Or who didn't she do, right?
Yeah, right.
Right. Thank you, buddy. We won't tell her you said that, okay?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, during Morning Wood, I'm replaying it and it's real quiet in that one spot. And I'm like, I look down and you're not in utility. And I'm like, why would she not be? Why wouldn't the buttons be pushed? Ditch, don't push buttons. Don't care what your job is. Don't push buttons. I'll give this for the Tennessee Pride sausage biscuits. They don't last very long.
Which 5 do you want for our 5 segments? 5.
Where are the questions?
They're in teams and in the run. I mean, like I sent them copied in, or maybe I did an email too. Should we just pick the top 5? So if we do it again, we can have next 5 and next 5.
I'm going for if you can make one thing in your life disappear forever, and then down to if you could be God for a day. Those are the ones I'm gonna roll with.
Okay, that's 6, but okay.
Is it 5? Is it 6? Then I'll delete one of them.
Well, we're doing the same one. So what are we doing?
All right. Okay, I'm remove the God question, and they're on the rundown. That's what we're doing.
Oh, so you get to pick all the questions. Okay, I see how it's going today.
I picked all the questions.
Cool.
If there are certain questions you would like to use, feel free to switch them out. I'm not married to any of these questions. If you have one in particular that you're fond of.
Now you only have 4. Oh, yeah, 5. Ooh, that first one's tough.
Guess we should delete AC/DC, huh? Oh, no, it's not. Yeah.
We just got 2 calls here.
We have 2 calls, yeah.
That could be pretty quick, though. After those 2 calls on, what are we, the 26th? Oh, we have a story. Okay.
Cool.
Okay, so what do we want for the 42?
Hopefully we'll have phone calls. You can tell the story like it's yours.
I don't care. You can tell it like it's yours. You can
want
get
you-
up on that.
I okay. You know what?
I mean, I can.
Kind of sounds like something that you'd like to bring up that you could bring
Okay.
up. Sounds like a story you would tell. Need to shout out to Yamez too. Man, you almost missed out on crawfish. How many people did you have come over? Not very many. If all you got was 3 buckets. The 3 most
2, 4,
passionate.
5, 6. That's why Wilson loved the ad today.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Remember how good I said it was? Because I was like, it was so good. And then it was, and then you went to, and then we went to, and then, yeah, it was good.
Yeah. It's because of that incredibly written copy. Still, I'm glad they enjoyed it. Glad they feel like it's money well spent. You know what I mean? Love that.
That fourth question's lame.
Change it. I know you hate dream talk.
I hate dream talk.
Man, I used to have a lady that would come on the air and you'd call in and tell us what you dreamt and she'd analyze it for you. You hated that segment. Like you would be on the roof ready to jump. Hey, let me tell you about this dream I had.
I got a dream book that I would look at. Tell me what it means.
You want to delete this song?
Yeah,
Or you think we're okay?
I think we're pushing it.
So delete. Stop. You want to play one call here and save one call for the next, or just play them both here?
Let's do call, story, call,
Sounds good to me.
solicit.
Now back to Danny
Where did she go? Where did she go?
and Country Corey
Hey, how do you keep people listening to this show after that?
on 98.1 The Max.
Why do you hate your friend's new boyfriend or girlfriend?
Oh, I hate my friend's new girlfriend because she acts too much like him. Crazy as hell. Crazy as hell.
901-535-9898.
I only bring this up because we went out a few nights ago with a friend of ours, and she brought along her new boyfriend, and he just sat on his phone the entire time. No personality, no expression of joy or having fun or wanting to meet anybody. Just
How do
sipped
you
on a
hate that?
beer, like, yes.
It makes the whole thing uncomfortable when the new person is all it's antisocial. You know what I mean? It makes everything uncomfortable,
And he must not like her, or he would try a little harder.
right? It must be. I
It
don't know.
must be a Tinder love.
I didn't want to meet your friends.
Yeah, that's not why I got on Tinder. Wanted to meet your friends.
901-535-9898. Good morning.
Man, we don't like her because she's about 5'5", got an attitude, and just a horrible person.
Yeah, what'd she do?
What didn't she do?
Or who didn't she do, right?
Yeah, right.
Terrible, terrible. 901-535-9898. Man, there was this one girl that a buddy of mine dated. This has been a couple years ago. They've long since stopped dating. She talked about everybody. Like she was the person that would talk about everybody but you. So you knew when she was talking to somebody else, she was talking about you. You know
Right.
what I mean? Those people drive me crazy.
How long ago was that? Or how old was she?
She was, I think she was mid-20s, early 20s, maybe 23, 25, something like that.
Yeah, that seems to go away. I remember, like, I've realized now when my friends and I talk with each other, we say something about somebody else. Like, we don't gossip anymore. Like, if anything comes up about another friend, it's concern. So I think that goes away after either you hit a certain age or you have kids and you don't really care about other people's gossip.
Right. I mean, I wouldn't say I don't care about other people's gossip. You're just not as into it as you used to be.
Right. And I just realized, like, all my girlfriends are like, we talk so much less now. I'm like, because we don't talk bad about each other and don't care about what's going on.
901-535-9898. Why do you hate your friend's love interest? We got something on the text line, but I couldn't understand it.
I hate my ex's new B because he tries to
just
just
like me, and he was my homeless roommate first. I don't understand. Maybe that's try to act just like me, or
I hate my ex's new boyfriend because he tries to act just like me, and he was my homeless roommate first.
okay.
Don't
Homeless
know.
roommate. How you got a homeless roommate? Like
That doesn't
it
right.
doesn't make sense.
Mm-mm.
If you got a roommate, he ain't homeless. If he's homeless, you don't have a roommate. I know you're really worried about it, but the Sycamore View junkies are low. They're getting fewer and further between. 98.1 the max.
So I hate my friend's love interest.
Yeah.
So the reason why I hate her is because, well, she's a freaking man, and she's also into poly relationship. She brings 5 other people into their bedroom, which is just freaky.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And he's okay with it. He maybe likes adventure. I don't know.
I have no idea what they're into, man, but it's some freaky shit.
Wait, let's go back to her being a man.
Yes. She identifies as a man/cat. That makes any bit of sense at all. I don't know.
A man / what?
Cat in the bedroom, no joke.
Weird. Like
yeah.
I can't even wrap my brain around that.
I can't wrap my brain around it much either, and that's exactly why I just can't even accept it.
A man cat in the bedroom.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, man cat. Is it a bobcat?
You can't wrap your brain around it. You can't possibly like it. I mean, I'm just above and beyond it. I'm like, I can't even.
It's a bobcat, not a Jane cat. It's a bobcat.
Right. Bobcat.
Yes.
Wow. Well, thank you, brother. We appreciate you.
No problem.
What? Okay, you're gonna have to ask your question again because I stopped it right before you asked it.
I know you're so quick on stopping that thing.
I know. I'm because I don't like to take time to edit it. That's why.
Oh, we can tell. I'm on his nuts today.
You ready?
I'm ready. Let's go back to man cat. No, yeah, that's right. Let's go back to she is a man.
Okay, that's a fun call. That call alone is worth the topic.
Is it real, you think? Oh, you got the SHIT out of there, right?
Oh, no, I didn't. It's at the end, right?
No, it's right before I ask about being a man. I'm a man, baby. I need a nap. I need a man, baby. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm confusing myself. Okay. It's not hard to do.
You don't have to always be mean to me.
Yeah, I do.
Man cat? What in the electric hell?
What's your answer for the last one?
Why are you making me give up my answers?
So I can put a little montage together so we can have audio in it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Wind beneath my wings.
Oh, Lord.
Either that or celebration.
That's your go-to song?
Hell yeah. My heart will go on. Like, you don't even know how I can sing, do you?
Okay, good, because I'm going to get the karaoke version, and you're gonna here we go.
Do it up. Do it up. I don't care. I don't even know the words to those songs.
Well,
I never even considered a singing competition. I don't sing. my go-to song, it had to be a good one, right? I mean, it had to be one that would wow the judges. So I don't know what's the new Luke Bryan. How about some Morgan Wallen? If I was really in a singing competition.
This is fantastic. Okay, go ahead and check Teams. I'm going to go ahead and put your little karaoke song in there. Get it ready.
We're doing karaoke today?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be damned.
Okay, nobody's watching us anymore. I'll get mine ready.
Should we record it and just like get a piece of it and play it back?
Is that how you want to do it?
I mean, that would make it efficient. You know what I mean? But we don't have to do it that way. It's not necessary.
I'll do it that way. I'll do it right. Mute yourself.
What?
Maybe we're not doing it. The music's so low. It sounds so bad.
Too late. You already agreed to it. And you were sitting there laughing your ass off, so that means it's funny. Look, I picked Bette Midler, so it can't get any worse than that.
It's still the best.
Love it, love it, love it.
Every morning on 98.1 The Max.
Why do you hate your friend's boyfriend or girlfriend? There's got to be a good one out there. Like, she has two heads. I don't know.
901.
With two mouths. They already talk too much. Now they got two mouths. That would be horrible.
Probably eat twice as much, cost as much on a dinner date, too. 901-535-9898. Good morning.
So I hate my friend's love interest.
Yeah.
So the reason why I hate her is because, well, she's a freaking man, and she's also into poly relationship. So she brings 5 other people into their bedroom, which is just freaky.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And he's okay with it. Maybe he likes adventure. I don't know.
I have no idea what they're into, man, but it's some freaky shit.
Let's go back to she is a man?
As a man/cat. That makes any bit of sense at all. I don't know.
A man / what?
Cat in the bedroom, no joke.
Weird. Like,
yeah.
I can't
very
even
much
wrap,
so.
I can't even wrap my brain around that.
I can't wrap my brain around it much either, and that's exactly why I just can't even accept it.
A man cat in the bedroom.
Oh, man cat. Is it a
Like I
bobcat?
said, you can't wrap your brain around it. You can't possibly like it. I mean, I'm just above and beyond it. I'm like, I can't even.
Wow.
It's a bobcat, not a Jane cat. It's
Right.
a bobcat.
Bobcat, yes.
Wow. Well, thank you, brother. We appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem.
What do you do with this information?
You know,
I
we
mean-
always get like the one call that's like
It's just mind blowing.
a man cat.
Like after like when he first called, I was like, "There's no way that's real." But you listen to the very beginning of this.
Mm-hmm.
So I hate my friend's love interest.
Right here. Yeah. He said, "Let me tell you a story, son."
And notice he said love interest though, because he didn't want to say I hate my friend's man cat.
Because that would have given away too much all at once, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but he can't say girlfriend or boyfriend because it's a man cat. So it's just a love interest.
Is it a love interest or is this just lust with the neighborhood and some girl that's dressed up like a man cat? Like just put a tail on, the ears, they sharpen her fingernails to a point. I mean, how serious is this?
I don't know, because when you see someone dress up as a cat for Halloween, who is it usually?
It's usually the ladies.
Right. And they look like a sexy cat, right?
Right, a kitten purr.
Right. So what does a man cat look like?
It's a man, baby.
As a cat.
Can you imagine how that conversation goes, buddy? I got to talk to you, man. I need somebody to talk to.
I'm
And
glad
he's
you
like,
brought that up,
okay, man. Yeah, I'm here for you.
because I can't believe the friend told the friend that my lady likes to be a man cat with 5 other people, including me, in the bedroom. How does
There's-
that conversation go?
There's 7 of us in here. That is 14 elbows.
Including a man cat?
I mean, each his own, man. I don't judge. You want to be a man
I
cat?
do. I do. I judge, and I'm here to judge all day long.
It's
And,
the snack that man cats ask for by name.
Oh, ooh, who text? If somebody
I know.
texts just now that they are also into man cats, this is going to be fabulous.
Okay. Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is sorry. Sorry to tell me that too. Sorry to tell
Yeah.
y'all, but there are tails that now get inserted into what?
Danny Bruns, are you really that naive?
No.
We're talking about poly relationships and 7 people in the bedroom. And he's saying that the tails are now a tool for that sort of
Okay,
thing.
so the man cat isn't really a meow. It's just got a tail. Why? I look, I went to the mall yesterday for the first time in over a decade and said, you are old, or the style. Like, I didn't know that you didn't wear clothes anymore. They all had holes all the way up and down them and stuff. Spandex, holy spandex is like what's in style. And I thought I was at Frederick's. I thought I was at Frederick's of Hollywood. I mean, they look like hooker store after hooker store. I really thought that I had joined, like, well, that's for the hookers, that's for the strippers, that's for the hookers, that's for the strippers. The styles are just, whew.
And then there you are with clothes on.
Yeah,
Like
there I
an
am
old
with
lady.
clothes
Like an old lady.
that fit, because the spandex, I mean, you know, obesity is the #1 killer in the United States, and they shouldn't be selling these clothes, not in the US, okay?
901-535-9898. I doubt anybody's going to beat that story, but if you want to try, feel free.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm lost. I was trying to say how lost I was with clothes and apparently sex now. Man cat.
What in the electric hell is going on? A man. She identifies as a cat in the bedroom. Oh, here we go. 98.1 The Max. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. I hate my friend's old lady because every time she gets mad at him, she tries to date one of our other friends.
Oh, she's that girl, huh? Wow.
There's one in every bunch, isn't there?
Do what?
There's one in every bunch, isn't there?
Oh, yeah. But, now she's done caused problems between him and my other friend, and it's supposed to be rose before hose. I'm just saying.
Thank you, buddy. We appreciate hearing from you.
Sir?
We appreciate you, bud. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Have a good day.
You too. Hey, was he hard of hearing, or I mean? Mute yourself. I'm about to go singing. Wow, this is the worst damn show on the radio. Holy smokes.
Is it that bad?
Oh, God. Oh, man. I hope you weren't watching any of that.
I couldn't quit laughing. What do you think I was laughing at?
I was
You.
crying. I was crying laughing. Oh, wow. So that is 2 minutes of ridiculous. I picked the right song, though. All right. Where are we? All right, cool.
I say we go after this. And what are we doing here? Oh, senseless survey.
We'll be awfully early with this senseless survey going at 50.
You're right.
It's not far long. Let's tease it right here.
So I Googled tails in the bedroom.
Oh no.
It's showing me all these awesome headboards.
Headboards? That's boring.
I know I didn't put heads in the bedroom. I put tails in the bedroom.
I have to preface this so you know it's going to be horrible. All right, I got a minute to read.
Were nicknamed? No, they were naked. He must have voice texted us.
Yeah. How gross. Laying on the couch was her 20 daughter and husband both naked and she was playing her house. Wow. Okay. And that was at breakfast. Imagine what they did after dinner. All right, you say coming up next, a senseless survey, and then I'll just explain it. And
we're not going to read that.
You want to read that?
I don't, but you can.
No, let's move on then. That's good, but
Coming up with Danny and Country Corey.
We've got a senseless survey.
I'll call somebody at random and see if I can keep them on the phone through a series of 10 ridiculous survey questions. The senseless survey is up next. What does Mammoth WVH mean?
Mammoth Wolfgang Van Halen.
Oh, okay.
The band is Mammoth WVH.
Oh, okay. All right.
Great name, huh? Great band name.
I just didn't know.
That was a great band name. A band only becomes great if the name, you know what I'm doing here? Saturday Night Show. I don't know how I'm going to juggle a dog in a wheelchair and a puppy that barks and a pest control guy all at once.
Just don't juggle the pest control guy. Just let him come here and do his thing and leave.
That's what I was going to do. I was lock this door and go do whatever you need to do. Bill me later. Bye.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, what do you need to do? I mean, you don't have to follow him around or anything.
Oh, you don't? I thought you had to follow around and talk to him about a bunch of stuff.
No, you don't have to do that. Not at all. You can just do your thing. You can just keep living your life. You don't have to worry about it. I'm a pest control expert, man. I know how to handle those pest control guys. I had one of them come to my house one time. It's the only time I've ever had any experience with the pest control guys, but I don't have ants this time. It's the first spring in forever. I don't have ants. I'm glad about that. No matter how bad Avery tries to give one to us.
Well, that's what's funny. The one room that did have ants, he's not going to be able to come in.
Why? Why can't he come in there?
Because I'm in here and you can't walk in here.
Oh.
Looks like this is the let's clean up the house and shove it in here room.
Perfect. I use trash bags for that.
Got bitten ass today, son. By a stinking ass filthy dog.
I'm ready to get the playroom back together. Get the band back together. I'm ready to just get back to the office. Just can't wait.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
No, I mean, I can't. I mean, I'm excited about going back. I'm just not excited about getting up. But that is life. And you have to do things that you don't want to do.
Yep. Like get out of bed.
Yeah. I'm not complaining. I'm just talking.
I think there should be a rule between us that that we should be okay with each other complaining about getting out of bed. Because we both know we're going to do it. We don't want to. It sucks. But we like this show enough to do it.
Right?
So bitching about it's okay.
That's the best guy.
45 is the carpenter hanging around?
He's at the school. Oh, you can introduce this one. It's just a senseless survey, right?
Yeah.
I'll be back before it ends.
Okay.
It's time for the Senseless Survey
This is so stupid.
on the Max Morning Show.
I'm just going to call somebody, anybody, and see if I can get them to stay on the phone through a series of 10 ridiculous survey questions. Here we go.
Hello.
Good morning, sir. My name is Corey. I'm with the United States Census Bureau. We're doing nationwide consumer surveys. Wonder if you would take 30 seconds and answer 10 quick questions.
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, thank you so much. Do you use smart home technology?
No.
And does anyone in your house have seasonal allergies?
Yeah.
Before calendars were invented, how did people plan anything?
I have no f***ing idea.
And if a grasshopper lived at the beach, would it be a sandhopper?
Again, I don't know.
And do you ever felt left out by your grooming products?
Dude, you have nothing better to do?
Are you more of a kid in a candy shop or a bull in a china shop?
Bull in a china shop, you're about to find out.
If the tables have turned, who becomes the chairman?
Oh my God, dude, do you like literally have nothing better to do? Do you hear the 2-year-old? Have a great f***ing day.
And if you fail to touch base with your boss, is it fair to... I love that game.
I love that girl. Like everybody else is just like easy peasy with you, and then she's like, I ain't got time for this.
Isn't she related to you?
With a mouth like that, probably.
That's funny. Memphis is coming back to normal. There was a big concert over the weekend. We got kind of a recap coming up just after 9:00. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Not believe.
Do what?
Sometimes in business,
I'm hungry. Dog, what are you doing?
Bobbing up.